Okay, James from Warrior Martial Arts Supply. We're here today with a new product. This is our PVC dummy. It's a travel dummy. This is one of a kind. We designed this dummy so the stand can break down, fold up, and fit inside of the dummy body, as well as the arms and the leg. If you can see this leg here, I'll show you in more detail in a minute, is detachable. So by taking out these two bolts, you're able to detach this leg so it can fit inside the dummy with the arms and legs. The basic purpose for this dummy is the portability. This is perfect if you want to travel, if you want to do seminars, if you want to take this on a bus or a train, even get it checked in on a plane. It allows you to do that. There's also going to be some carrying straps which are included, which also acts as a support for the stand. In the back of the stand here, you have a weight tray. These are straps which later I'm going to show you once we unhook these. We'll hook through the top here and create a strap so you can carry this. Everything will get sealed inside this cap. This cap is removable. You're only going to need two small tools basically to assemble and reassemble this. If you want it to be more portable, you can do it with a handheld screwdriver and a 7/16 wrench. Screw gun, of course, would make it a lot faster. When I break it down and show you, I'm going to do it with a screw gun just to save time. But basically, you can transport even the tools, which are minimal, to assemble this thing, say out in the park or whatnot, inside of it, which is the purpose. The other nice thing that we're doing with these dummies, all the limbs that we're using here, okay, these are the same exact limbs that we use for our wooden dummy. We offer these in our oversized peg, which is 2 inch by 1 5/8. Most dummy manufacturers usually use the 1.5 inch square. We also will offer those for the level type arms. Everything we do is custom, so even if it's something you don't see on our website, you just ask and everything is handmade to order. But basically these are the thicker arms. These stay offset all the time. We can do the 1.5 inch type where you can make them level and you put them in one way and take them out and reverse them and put them in, they'll be offset. We also offer those as well. The leg is basically the same. Again, the idea for this is if you decide you want to purchase a wooden dummy for the first time, you may be hesitant in spending about $1,000 for one of the laminated wood trunks that we make with a stand. So basically it's between $300 to $350 cheaper for a PVC dummy with a stand. Now also the stands are going to be compatible with the PVC dummies, the same as our wooden dummies. Every single dummy we make, whether it's PVC or wood, will work on the wooden dummy stands. Now naturally, PVC dummy is a lot lighter, so you wouldn't need that overkill for a PVC dummy, but we're doing that for a reason. If in the event you decide first time dummy purchase, you don't want to spend $1,000, for about $300, $350 less, depending on the stand, you can get the PVC dummy and have the limbs, the stand, and the leg, which can be used on a wooden dummy in the future. So say a year later you decide this is for you and you want to invest, it's just a matter of us selling you a wooden trunk opposed to the PVC. This particular stand, the travel stand, this will only work with the PVC dummy. Every other stand for the wooden ones will work with the PVC dummy, but the wooden dummies will not work on this stand. It's not heavy enough. Now again, this is not really a stand that you can really beat the hell out of as much as you would with one of the full-size wooden dummy stands. But basically for the compact and portability for this stand, that's what it's designed for. So again, it's perfect for a second dummy if you want to travel or do seminars. It's also easy enough to drag over to an existing dummy and train a student, because now it's portable, it's very easy to move. As you can see, I can move this quite easy, even with the weights on it. So very easy to move around. If you do want it to be a little bit more stable, obviously just back it up against the wall. That'll give you some stability. These front feet here, these fold up, and there's just a rubber band that holds this in place, which keeps them in the out position. And next we're going to break down the stand and I'm going to show you how everything will fit inside of the trunk. Okay, the PVC Travel Dummy is all packed up. To my dismay, I regret to inform you, we could not fit the arms in there with the stand and the leg. Reason being is we had added an additional support across the back, and that additional support I felt was more important to have that because it allows for the weight tray that we include when you're not using this in a travel location. For instance, when you use it in your home or your gym, it's nice to have this feature. So I felt we'll just sacrifice the arms fitting in there. These can always go in a duffel bag. They're not very big. But basically everything else is inside of the travel dummy. In the back here, these are the back supports, which will also be used for a carry-on tool, I guess. So you use this as a strap, a shoulder strap. So basically, you can lift this thing and you can take it wherever you got to go. Now, yeah, this is really not light. It's about 40 pounds. But suck it up, Buttercup. This is part of your training. So anyway, this is how you can transport this. Like I said, if you need to take it on a bus, you know, I hate to be sitting next to you with this, but it can be done. It's portable. If you want to take it to a park, you would need this, obviously, and the duffel bag for the arms. So next, we're going to show you how to assemble this. We're going to remove it piece by piece. We're going to use a screwdriver and a 7/16 wrench for the video. I'm going to use a screw gun. Naturally, if you have a screw gun, it's much quicker, but everything can be put together with those two tools. Alright, we have the dummy on its back, and we're going to take the cap off, and we're going to remove everything. Hardware. Here's the leg, half the leg. Here's that back support which we added, which allows you to put weights, counterweight. That's the culprit, which didn't allow my arms to fit in here, but it's well worth it. Okay, there's the stand. There's the other half of the leg. It's really a shame I couldn't get those arms in there, but you can't have everything. It's hard when you're designing something to make everything work out. You do the best that you can. Okay, so we'll get the dummy out of the way for now. And we'll start with the stand. Okay, you can see that. These just flip open here on each side. Small rubber band catches the screw, keeps this forward. So you can see that, it keeps that outward. Okay, the cap. Okay, inside this cap there's some pre-drilled holes. It can only go one way. There's threads, machine threads attached to these boards. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, once you get them in with the configuration that matches the screws, and yeah, just there, the hardware. Okay, you get 4 of these washers. You get 4 wing nuts. And that's going to keep the stand, these back legs, out in the position that they're in. Also attaches the dummy. It's inserted inside of this plastic cap, so it's how the dummy attaches to it. So this is a wing nut. You don't need any tools for this. Okay, next we'll put the leg together. This is basically the same exact wooden dummy leg, same exact joint. The only difference is we don't glue this one. We just put this together with nuts and bolts. These are locking nuts, so. Okay, there's one. There's 2. Okay, put that aside. Okay, next we put the backboard on. This is again the piece we added. We'll see in a minute what this is for. Position this so you can see this a little better. Okay, everything will be pre-drilled for you. This way you don't have to go nuts to get your screw gun. That's one. in, pretty much put the dummy in. This is going to be for the plates. Again, this is for the weights in the back. Now obviously if you're going to travel with this, you're not going to travel with 40 pounds, which is really all you need, 40, 50 pounds. I suggest don't put much more than that. Again, you don't really need that much weight. It's just enough to still give you some action, but it'll keep it from tipping over, and your plates will slide over this. Regular plates or even Olympic plates will fit over this. Okay, if you put this dummy in as is, this, of course we're a little bit limited. There you are. We're a little bit limited as far as height adjustment with this particular type of stand. So we do give you a small adjustment of around 1.5 inches to 2 inches. The way that works is, get it, this piece right here has like a cross on it. Those crosses to clear those wing nuts. Once you put this in place, for a guy my height, I'm around 5'9". Once you put that in, it's going to boost it up to around 5'9", 5'10"-ish. You could probably get away with. If you're on the shorter side, say 5'7", 5'6", you would remove that and the dummy would sink down an extra 2 inches. So we're going to put that in. That drops in there. Just want to line up the pre-drill holes. And then you're going to screw this with the 4 screws here. I'm not actually going to do it, but you get the idea. One on each side, north, south, east, and west. That gets screwed in there. Okay, next are these straps, which also acts as supports for the back. Okay. You get wing nuts, eye bolts, and washers. Again, these were used multi-purpose for support and for the straps. So kind of transformer-ish. Okay, so basically you stick that in there. And you have, adjustment on this with it needs to be a little tighter. You raise all over it. And it just gives you some, it creates that triangle. You're familiar with Wing Chun, you know all about the triangles. It's going to give you that triangle where now you have extra support. So you got here, here, and here. It makes a triangle. More of a pyramid, actually. Let me get technical. Okay, again, these are wing nuts once again, so you don't need any tools for this. So far you only need a tool for the leg and the screws here. But they slide over there. 4 or 5 of them will do. Probably take about 15 minutes to set this up. It's really not hard. Like I said, it has a great principle as far as the portability and traveling with it, and being able to put at least most of the components inside the trunk with a carrying strap. Now we'll do a little demo to show you the action, what it feels like and what it looks like to train on a PVC dummy. So I hope you enjoyed it, and this will be available on the website soon. Thank you.